I'm always going to remember February 4th, 2018. The Eagles won a Super Bowl that day, and they won it in a fashion that nobody ever pictured them winning. I thought one of the keys to the game was if the Eagles won a time of possession, that would increase their chances of winning, limit Brady's possessions of having the football. Even though they got outgained in yardage, time of possession was key because it limits the possessions that Tom Brady has to keep putting points. Nick Foles kept up with him. You know, he was gunning. He was gunning, and Doug Peterson had confidence in him. He did not call that game like he had, you know, a rookie at quarterback. He called it like Carson Wentz was back there. He had so much confidence, and the Eagles' run game, their offensive line, dominated this game. Dominated from beginning to end. 164 yards on the ground. It just I felt like the Eagles were the more talented team going into the Super Bowl more so than the Patriots. What the Patriots had was consistent was Belichick and Brady and the godly tight end that is Gronkowski. You know, just a dominant force. But this let's take, you know, the hate. I know a lot of people got hate for Tom Brady. They dislike him, but take the hate aside and look what the Eagles did. They beat Tom Brady when Tom Brady was playing at his best out of any Super Bowl in his career. This guy was, you know, shredding my Eagles defense. I felt like Jim Shorts played it a little too conservative, a little bit, you know, too much off guard. I thought I would have played a lot more press man to shorten up the shorten. Don't give him any free releases, and shorten up the time that Brady has to throw the ball. I would have played a little bit press man, you know, mixed it up with some off coverage and some different coverages. But in the end, the Eagles made a play that they needed to make a play at the end of the game. Their defensive front, you know, reminiscent of when Justin Tuck burst through and he caused that fumble in Super Bowl 42 against the Giants when the Patriots played. So that's what that play reminded me of. But that game reminded me of the Rams game where the Eagles defense wasn't playing well in Week 14. Ironically, the game Carson Wentz got hurt. And the defense made that big play. Chris Long makes that big play. And this time it's Brandon Graham who makes that strip fumble. That will always live in Eagles history as the greatest strip fumble of all time. We know that as Eagles fans. That will be known as the greatest strip fumble of all time. But I just want y'all to take the time and realize the Eagles beat arguably the greatest quarterback of all time while he was playing at his elite status in the Super Bowl. The Eagles made the play that helped them seal the victory with the Brandon Graham. You can also look at the 4th and 1 with Zach Ertz. That was a huge play. The 4th and 1, the gadget play, 4th and goal, the gadget play. Just so many memorable plays, but obviously the strip fumble was that, yeah, the Eagles are going to win this. This is not going to be one of those Tampa Bay heartbreaking game or the Carolina Panthers coming in here and bullying the Eagles receivers. That game like hurt me because they just came in there and just bullied them. But the most painful game is the Tampa Bay game. All of that is gone now with the Super Bowl victory. I got a lot more videos coming up. I got a big project that I'm going to work on for y'all. It's going to be called Doug Peterson versus Andy Reid. I want to take a look at how Doug Peterson did this in 2 years, and with Andy at the helm for 13 or 14 years, could not get a Super Bowl done. And it's literally because one guy coached aggressive and the other guy coached a little too tight in the big games. Nobody can ever say the Eagles don't got a Super Bowl. The Eagles are Super Bowl champions. So that joke won't work anymore. Got more videos coming up, so stay posted.
PlayStation